Well, this George Clooney Joe Biden fight came out of nowhere. Let's take a look at it in just a second. Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 long, hard years. And in this video, we're going to take a look at this back and forth weirdo fight between George Clooney and Joe Biden. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of background. So the lovely Amal Clooney, who I think is just gorgeous, is one of the 6 experts that served on the ICC panel that reviewed the evidence that was in favor of issuing arrest warrants for Netanyahu and Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar. So apparently George didn't like Biden's response and gave him a call and screamed at Steve Ricchetti for some time. And then on Saturday went on a money finding mission for the Biden-Harris campaign. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So we're going to just bring up the card view. But before I do that, please make sure that you subscribe. I am right now 22 subscribers away from reaching 3,000 subs. So if you guys get me there, I'll be really, really happy. You'll make my day. I'm hoping that I'm going to look back on this one day when I go, oh, I have 33,000 subs. And I was all excited about 3,000. So you're getting in on the ground floor. And you get to see more great content like this. Also, Friday night, I am back to Dueling Tarot with my good friend, Alicia Wicker. If you're not subscribed to her, go on over and subscribe to her. We have opposing views on a few things, but we have a grand old time when we get together. And everybody has a good laugh. It's the only tarot happy hour on the internet. Also, you can tune into the Psychic News Report. It's a collaborative channel that I'm on Thursdays at 1:15 p.m., where we take a look at the news with a psychic scope. So come on over, come check things out. And in the meantime, let's see what's going on with this fight between these two men. So let's start at the beginning. What was Joe Biden thinking when he was, kind of stepping back on the ICC report requesting the arrest warrants be issued? What was he thinking? He didn't know what way to go. We've got 2 of swords, and he's trying to play to his strengths. I think he spoke out of term. That Knight of Swords does often run at the mouth without thinking. And the King of Wands typically does not have a plan when he's in reverse. The Lover's card, he did not listen to his advisors. And then up top, we've got poor communication and underneath, nowhere to run. So what can he do to correct this? What can he do to kind of make this better? I don't know. All of a sudden, George Clooney started bringing money. So what can Joe do to reduce the Clooney backlash? It's out of my hands, bro. It's out of my hands. Got other elements that are working against me here. They're taking all my power away. But if you come to the rescue, that's 7 of Swords. If you come to the rescue in a shady way, we're going to be able to take this. So I don't think that there were super kind words here. I think he basically said, I'm at the victim of, I'm at the victim. I am the victim of my circumstance. I cannot move forward because there are things that are in my way. We are not working across the aisle, the nonpartisan business. and they're not giving me any quarter. So I have to toe a line here. It's a shady thing. It's a rotten thing that I have to do, but I have to do it. Under the surface, none of us are celebrating this. We are not happy about it. So what was George Clooney thinking? Who was George Clooney? Calling up the White House. He was out of line. That's out of line. He swerved out of his lane wildly. He threatened to pull his support. He threatened to pull his support from the Democratic presidential candidate. I'm saying it here. He threatened to pull his support. He threatened that he would have some things to say that would not be very nice. He really did. But he was dissuaded from that. And I think it was a bluff. If you look at that 4 coins on the bottom, I think it was a bluff. I don't think he was really going to do that. So does he need to patch this up? It doesn't really look like he needs to patch it up. Got what he wanted. Judgment. He called his bluff. Called his bluff. Was he granted a favor of some sort? Yes. Wow, that's a genie in a bottle right there. He granted a favor of some sort. What favor was he granted? Ten of Cups is mission accomplished. Does George Clooney want to get into politics? Is he trying to get into politics? We're going to look at this. Hang on. I'm cleaning up the real estate, guys. We'll leave this wish card out. Is George Clooney's next move politics? Is he going to make a run for something? I don't think he has the support of his wife to do this. But I think I've got to get involved. He's trying to gather his generals gathered in their masses, trying to gather his masses. Sorry, I had to do that, guys. A lot of sevens, 5 and 2 7. So, those are places of chaos and adjustment and shifting. So I do think that he is trying to get his people aside here, nonplussed, not bothered, bothered by the outburst. So part of the problem is I don't think he has the kind of support that he would like to make a run for the border, not for the border, for some office. I don't think he has the kind of support. And I think he needs to put a little bit more distance between himself and Hollywood. But this seems to be something he feels compelled to do, not necessarily that he just wants to do. So, okay. So if George was promised some kind of juicy plum, is that why he did the fundraiser? I keep hearing cabinet. It doesn't make any sense that he would put George in his cabinet. So George is promised a job through the White House. That doesn't mean at the White House, guys, but through the White House, through Biden. But they're going to not make it look like it was connected. Kind of like Burisma. He'll be able to do his work. He'll be able to speak and do what he has to do, but he's not actually going to look like he's doing anything. And why is this beneficial to him? Why is this beneficial to him? What is this promise? Is it an office? Is it an ambassadorship or something? What is he giving him? It's nothing that's good. Sit tight, boys and girls. I think they are going to line him up for a potential run for possibly the big office or possibly maybe a governorship. But there's something about him getting some kind of office in the White House. So there's going to be some kind of granted position. That was the deal that was cut. And so now George is out there raising money for him. So I'm going to leave it at that. We're probably going to look at this more. Please don't be crooked, George Clooney. I'm so tired right now, guys. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. I will see you all soon. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.